who is determined to make her presence felt, and that is Gillian Green, who got a silver in the Commonwealth Games 1500 metres, will be wearing number 18. The full line-up, Carol Bradford of Clevedon on the inside, then Gillian Green in 18 from Birchfield is number 2. Lynn McDougall of Glasgow is at the third berth. Fourth from the inside, Zola Budd. Then Jane Furness next to her from Sheffield. Elise Lyon from Millfield wearing 23. Violet Blair of Edinburgh Sutherland. Number 25 is Janet Marlowe of Stretford. 11 is Kathy Carter of Sale. And 26 Suzanne Morley of Brighton. 1500 metres, 3 3/4 laps of the track. Now Gillian Green is prepared to take Zola Budd on. Budd very much a front runner, but Gillian Green is prepared to live with her as long as she can. And Zola Budd is going barefoot. That's Gillian Green, and she's the best on paper of the British contingent, and she's going to try and put Budd under as much pressure as possible. Zola tends to go fairly early in the race and want to get it over with and go out there alone, and Gillian Green wants to upset her rhythm.
I just wonder if she's wise to run in bare feet, because seeing Mick McLeod getting his shoe ripped off and badly spiked yesterday, this is going to be the rough and tumble, the hurly-burly of athletics, which she hasn't experienced. She's run out in front, she's a brilliant runner, but in this hurly-burly, even though they're only using short needle spikes, it could be very dangerous. And I wonder how tactically she's going to start off. Is she going to stay at the back and wait for the pack to get away and then come round the outside? That's certainly not the way that she's going to run 4-1 for 1500 metres, so it's going to be a learning experience for Zola Budd.
I don't think she'll be chasing 4-1, Ron. She'll be satisfied to try and win this. But it'll have to be won at a fairly respectable time as well, because the others will make sure of that. Jane Furness next to her, who objected so much to Zola coming over here. Very tense and very still in the stadium. United Kingdom 1500 metres championship. Zola Budd loses her position straight away. They've gone tearing off, and she's keeping out of clear on the outside. Number 18, Gillian Green. Number 23, Elise Lyon, only 18 from Millfield. 27 in the middle there. Girl who took impressive leads yesterday, Lynn McDougall. So as they settle down, it's Gillian Green in front. Moving up on the outside, it looks like Janet Marlowe from Stretford, experienced athlete. Number 26 there, Suzanne Morley from Brighton, and Zola Budd content to trail them. On the inside, in the blue vest, McDougall of Glasgow.
Puts a perspective on her size, does it not, David? She's 5'2" and just over 6 stone, and was 18 the day before yesterday. She's clear of all trouble now, and looking very relaxed and swinging along very nicely on the shoulder of Gillian.
Oh, and she was in trouble there. She got too close, and she's not used to packed fields. How much damage that's done to her foot? Let's hope nothing at all, but it must have startled her a little bit. And she really didn't, well, I don't know quite what happened there, but unusual for two runners out in front to collide with each other like that, and I think that's what happened. That's Gillian Green, number 18, and number 9 is Zola Budd, the first lap, 67 seconds.
Well, one thing's certain, she's going to be surrounded by incident wherever she goes or whatever she does. Just saying, she got clear of the pack, and there was an immediate bump. Having a look at the opposition now.
She's so much more frail and tiny than the rest, but she's got the speed. Gillian Green holding the curb. Gillian, formerly Gillian Dainty from the Birchfield Club. She's now 25, very experienced, and won't be afraid to take Budd on. Coming round with 2 laps to go, and now this is where Budd will want to make her stamina felt. And there she's doing it now, testing Green. In 3rd place, Kath Carter of Sale. 4th is Marlowe of Stretford, and 5th place, McDougall. And now the extra pace beginning to stretch them out. Now Gillian Green intends to dig in there as long as she can, and to worry Zola Budd. And Zola Budd kicks again very slightly as they go through 800 metres. Budd leading, Green in 2nd place. Carter is 3rd, Marlowe 4, McDougall 5. 2:12 now at 800 metres, and the race really up. into the wind, and it's not as strong as yesterday, but it's still gusting. And Budd leading. Will she break Green? The race now between the two of them, as we expected. And Zola Budd has kicked again, and she's torn Green apart. Gillian Green's had to drop out, and that sudden injection of pace has made all the difference, and all the plans laid by the Birchfield girl have now been ripped up. And Zola Budd is away and clear, and absolutely floating over the track. Enormous applause in the main stand. It's absolutely packed, and she's receiving a tremendous reception. Just coming up to the bell now, and Gillian Green walks across, reduced to a spectator. 3 minutes, just over 3 minutes with a lap to go. This is going to be fairly fast. And Zola Budd fairly skating away from the rest. She's now some 30 to 40 metres in front as she bends into the wind, but this is Budd racing as we haven't seen her over here before. And it must be said, if this is a statement of intention, it's very, very impressive. She's away and clear with 200 metres to go, and she's got 40 to 45 metres to spare. The championship record, 4 minutes 13 seconds, is certainly in danger. In fact, it looks as if it will be taken apart, and she's still accelerating and lengthening that stride. And that's the sort of reaction of this crowd. They came to enjoy the athletics, and they're seeing a girl who promises to be one of the all-time greats. Still striding home and showing no signs of tiredness at all as she goes through very fast indeed. 4.39, faster than Mary Decker in America yesterday. McDougal in second place, and in third place, Suzanne Morley of Brighton. That was fast. That is a new United Kingdom junior record yet again, and it's only 3 seconds, or under 3 seconds, outside the British senior record, run in conditions which are not ideal and appreciated by this huge crowd.
Let me just say that is Mr. Brian Inkerton going over to congratulate her. He's the president of her club, Aldershot Farnham District, and really that's the first time he's met her. He's never seen her run in person before. She's only run once at his club, and he didn't meet her then, and he wanted to be the first to go over and congratulate her. So she shattered the record by something like 9 seconds, and if there were critics that doubted her ability, well, then she silenced them today.
Interesting too, there's been no question of rushing her out of the stadium this time. Stadium still buzzing with excitement over that Zola Budd run. And just checking the records, only Zola Budd this year has run faster than that. And of course that time was not recognised because it was run in a country not affiliated to the International Amateur Athletic Federation, so it didn't stand. So that in fact is a new world junior best. Well, now we've got to Zola Budd. There's Christine on the edge of the track.